You will be staying. The bathroom is right through that door. There should be fresh towels for you. If not,
Ring for the maid?
she went home for the night.
That was a joke.
Well, even if she was here, she's really nice and... Is that here?
Yeah, who is that?
It's Langston. She's my best friend.
Oh, the one who moved to L.A.?
She must have left this here for me. This was her room.
Wait, and you're letting me stay here? You must really want me away from James.
Hey.
Hey, is Tess here? Would I be dressed like this if she was?
Don't worry, she's not gonna be jumping you anymore.
Is determined.
Yeah, well, she's got her eye on somebody else now.
You put Ryder to bed?
Yeah, he should be asleep most of the night.
Yeah, unless Tess comes in late and wakes him up. She's really working this open marriage thing, huh?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, can we talk about this living arrangement?
What about it?
Well, for starters, how much longer is Tess going to be living here?
Well, until I get custody of Ryder, at least.
And what happens if you don't get custody?
I will.
But what if you don't?
I will.
But what if Tess messes up and
No,
you...
she's not gonna mess up, okay? There's too much at stake for her. She says she has a plan.
Oh, split personality's got a plan?
She's a person.
She's like an imaginary friend or something.
Tess is a person. She's smart, and she's a survivor. If there's anybody that can help me get custody of Ryder, it's her.
Until court is... Dina, I was just trying to help. I figured you'd be much more comfortable here than in a tiny apartment with 2 men, a woman, and a baby.
Yeah, it's a really nice room.
And you should have fresh sheets. Let me check.
But I just got the feeling you didn't want to leave me and James together.
But you and James aren't together anymore, right? It was a long time ago.
Less than a year.
Okay, well, a lot has happened since then. James moved, and he has moved on. With me.
Well, I hope you're right. But for the record, I think trusting Tess is a bad idea.
I know. She made a play for you.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Starr said she's dangerous.
Not if you get to know her.
Dude, are you kidding me? Do you know who you sound like? That guy who went to go live with the grizzly bears. He thought they were great.
What?
You just needed to understand them, and they were cool. Until one of them made him alive.
Tess isn't a bear.
You sure about that?
Look, if anything, she's one of the ones that got chewed up. You don't know what happened to her, and you don't know who let it happen.
What the hell is going...
All alone?
Aren't we all?
Not for long. I got a date.
Blind? I mean, has this date actually met you?
Yeah. Actually, it is a gorgeous woman who can't wait to see me.
I don't know...
You can keep me company while I wait.
Lucky me. You sure Aubrey won't mind you hanging out with the enemy?
Kelly, since when have you been the enemy?
Oh, your sister needs to keep you up to date. She doesn't tell you about all her issues.
No, Aubrey's too busy with her husband to have any issues.
So what's it gonna be?
What's Kelly having?
Well, that's actually something new I've been working on. It's called the Deli Belly.
Where'd you pick that up?
From a beautiful girl.
You seen anyone?
You mean dating? No.
Well, I know plenty of guys at LU. If you decide to stick around, I could set you up.
Oh, thanks, but I'm trying to get back on my feet. My life is complicated enough.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
And really, James is kind of a tough act to follow.
You think so?
Wait, don't you?
Of course I do, but then why did you break up with him?
Sorry. I didn't mean to go after Tess. I just figured we thought the same way about her.
Well, we were wrong. We didn't know anything about her, like how she got that way.
So I guess you know now. Well, what happened?
We got into a thing.
A fight?
Not exactly. I said something nice about how sweet her mother was, and She just lost it.
So she doesn't like Mrs. Banks?
Hates her.
Why?
I guess years ago, when Mrs. Banks was this other personality, she took Jessica to these series of dive bars. And she'd get drunk and party and forget all about her. And Jessica's this little girl. And she's all by herself. And these men in these bars would...
Oh, jeez, you gotta be kidding.
It was really bad. And, that's why Tess exists. She took the abuse to protect Jessica.
Well, I mean, okay, so these guys, like what, I mean, Bobby, how far did, no. Damn, Bobby.
Yeah, I guess she didn't mean to have all this come out. But she spilled everything and then got upset and left, and I've been looking for her for the last couple hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it does. You really care about Tess, don't you?
You think I don't know Vicky?
Where'd it go? All right, first no toast, now no talk. What's the deal, Kelly?
Does Aubrey know you're dating?
Good. Yeah, sure.
She approves?
My dating? Yeah.
I just can't imagine she thinks anyone's good enough for her brother.
Well, she does have high standards.
I'm just surprised she let you date at all.
It's not really up to Aubrey.
Oh, isn't she understanding?
And she's my sister.
Yeah, you're very, very, very close sister. I don't think I've ever known a brother and sister to be so tight.
So you haven't seen too many brothers and sisters.
No, not like you and Aubrey. You must do everything together.
Not everything.
Well, you sleep together. What's off the table after that?
You think I care about Tess?
Well, no, not like that, but yeah, actually kind of sounds like
Did
that.
you not just hear what I just said about everything that she's been through? I mean, our dad was an abusive creep, but can you imagine if he'd been a total pervert?
No, I mean, you're right. It's horrible.
Look, you gotta care about somebody who's been through hell like that, right? I mean, you gotta admire the fact that she's survived what she's survived, and no matter how she had to do it. But that's not the same as loving her or caring for her the way I... It's not like what I felt for Langston.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Me too.
I mean, if it weren't for Tess, you guys would be together, and now she's in LA with Marco.
She's what?
Most people don't want to know about the ex.
I'm not like most people. I want to know everything about James.
Then you should probably ask him.
I will, but it doesn't seem like he knows why you broke up with him either.
Then he can ask me. Starr, this is really personal.
Deanna, I don't mean to pry. It's just, James would never admit this, but when you broke up with him, I think you really hurt him, and maybe it would help him to know the reason. Why is it such a big secret?
Langston's gone. She's in LA.
I thought you knew. I mean, she didn't say goodbye or anything?
No, nothing.
Man, that sucks, me leaving you hanging like that.
Well, it was over. I did that, so...
Yeah, because of Tess.
No, because of me. But I'd hoped I'd get another shot someday.
Well, dude, go after her.
I can't, not in the middle of a custody hearing. I need to be here. I chose my son, and... Tess. Tess.
Is it true? Incest is best.
That's gross.
I agree.
How could you think that Aubrey and I are anything...
Enough of the denial, okay? I know.
No, you don't know.
I know, and you know I know. Why don't you drop the pretense?
Look, I don't
okay?
understand
It's boring.
what
You and Aubrey aren't siblings. You're lovers, and you're con artists. She pretends to love Joey so she can get her hands on his money. And you two hook up behind his back every time you get a chance.
Yeah, look, this is some fantasy you got
really?
going on,
Yeah,
Kelly.
well, Clint told me.
Check it out.
I'm gonna check out that fake paper trail you set up, pretending to be Aubrey's brother. Clint was very impressed by that. But you know what got me? How you intercepted the recording Clint had of you two groping each other, plotting your next big move. That took some planning. But you know, I can't seem to figure out which one, you or Aubrey, which one is the mastermind of this operation. You look worried, Cutter. You should be. I'm sure.
Have you told Joey about any of this?
Think about it every day.
Will you?
No. Joey doesn't care what I have to say. He wants Aubrey.
My sister loved him. Thanks for not messing with their marriage.
You enjoy it while it lasts. Even if I don't say anything, the truth will come out one way or another.
I came